Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos, the stock and investing show is completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys.
What up, Big Gauchos? It's your boy, Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, Dave's here, and we had some huge news over the weekend that is kind of surprising. We're going to talk about today.
Yes, sir. And first thing up that we got to talk about is Pizza Hut is in big trouble. Their top franchisee, a company called NPC International, they own 1,000 Pizza Hut locations, and they just filed for bankruptcy. Guess they're drowning in debt now.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. I guess, we found out that COVID-19 can out-pizza the Hut.
True.
Unfortunately, that is true. I hope we don't have to put Pizza Hut in the bankruptcy graveyard anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care too much about Pizza Hut personally. So, if they go extinct, oh well, there's a lot of other pizza companies out there that I think are better than the Hut.
Yeah,
I'm more of a Domino's guy myself.
Yeah, me too. And also Costco.
Yeah, it's something about that crust, man. I don't know.
I like Papa John's too sometimes.
Yeah, Papa John's ain't bad either.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It must
sorry.
be the price. No, I was just gonna say it must be the Pizza Hut's price. That's probably what's off-putting.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was thinking, when I hear Papa John's, I think of like those middle school meals when they had those pizza days.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, those are the days.
I totally forgot all about that. But the good thing is that there's a lot of other franchisees that are still going to be around. So, hey, maybe we could buy a Pizza Hut franchise for the podcast. Buy a franchise for $5 because they're going to be so cheap if they have to sell off 1,000 of them.
Dude, does the Pizza Hut have a stock?
Yeah, it's owned by Yum Brands International, which
Yum.
We'll get to later in the show for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big deal, so hopefully they can stay out of the fire and keep the heat out of the oven.
True. I would just be very depressed. Pizza Hut goes down, no big deal. If Wendy's goes down or Taco Bell goes down, I'll be very upset.
Mm-hmm. And KFC, and they were going to buy Luckin, so we really need to get the Pizza Hut situation figured out.
Luckin Coffee went up to almost $3 today, and they're not even trading on the what's it called now, Dow Jones?
Yeah, NASDAQ. Yeah,
NASDAQ. Yeah, they're not even trading on. They went up to $3. I'm so mad. Like I should have held.
Dang.
Like, how do you go up if you're not even being traded?
Well, hopefully, if Pizza Hut can stretch the dough a little bit thinner. And then it's so bad. Then they could have enough money left over to buy Luckin Coffee.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh boy. Well, I'm out of pizza puns. What else do we have today?
Warren Buffett. He made a major purchase. So we love Warren Buffett on the show. He's one of our inspirations of all time. So he just purchased Dominion Energy for $4 billion.
Yes, sir. They actually transport and store natural gas, and Berkshire Hathaway also assumed all of their debt. So that's why the total deal is valued at about $10 billion.
Dang.
Yeah, Berkshire Hathaway is now going to control 18% of the natural gas that's transmitted in the United States, which might not sound like a lot, but they'll make back that $4 billion in no time.
Honestly, yeah. And you want to know who owns the other 82% of transmission?
Who's that?
Big Gauchos Incorporated.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's how we're funding the show. I'm not kidding. That's what we have.
No, but maybe Warren Buffett was listening to our podcast talking about pipelines All-American, and he got some inspiration to get into natural gas and oil transportation.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but he put in a phone call to us over the weekend, and said, guys, there's really nothing good out there for Berkshire to buy. What do you guys recommend? And we were all like, oh, obviously Dominion Energy. That's what everyone's thinking right now.
Yeah, but gas and fossil fuels. Just get it moving, you make money.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
And he's like, yeah, word, gang, you're right.
I feel like this will be a very big positive for all pipeline companies. I mean, if a big player like them gets involved, I feel like it's going to drive the whole market of that up because there's value towards it.
For natural gas, definitely, but as far as shale and crude oil goes, there might be a twist later in the episode. I can't confirm or deny, but might be throwing that market for a little bit of a loop.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, little twisty turny. I like it.
Yeah. You'll just have to see. But yeah, the weird thing was, even though they got acquired by Berkshire for all this money today, their shares actually were trading lower as a result.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they're actually down 11% today.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's because the company actually announced that because of this and all of the processes being streamlined with the new acquisition, that they weren't going to be profitable for a little bit, and also they pulled out of a major Atlantic pipeline because of a lot of legal red tape.
So
That's
buy
weird.
the dip?
I don't know if it's stable.
Well, I mean, Warren Buffett put his money in it.
That's true.
You think he's gonna lose?
I don't think he's gonna lose, but if he put his money into it, that means he's getting a deal right now, and he's getting a deal right now because the company is doing bad.
True.
That is my guess.
I think it's always, we're always going to need natural gas, so I don't think it's a bad buy.
Especially with the electric trucks and Nikola and stuff.
Yeah.
That hydrogen fuel cell. This company might come in handy, Dominion.
It might, yeah.
Speaking of Nikola, their stock has been tanking. They're down almost 20+%, from when we last talked about them. They went up to 70 some bucks, and now they're trading at around high 40s.
If you guys watched a couple weeks ago, you know the reason, and we'll definitely touch base on that because we got some bragging rights to go over.
You already know. Y'all doubted us.
Yeah, they did. They always doubted us, and they doubted Uber too. They doubted that Uber was ever gonna make an acquisition for Uber Eats. They were talking about Grubhub. They had their eye on the prize. They just couldn't quite get there, but they made up for it and ended up making a deal with Postmates today for $2.65 billion for an acquisition.
Wow,
that's surprising. Yeah, they never talked about Postmates. It was always Grubhub, and then Grubhub snubbed them, and Uber Eats said, "See ya, Felicia."
It really did. Yeah. Grubhub was gone faster than any of the food that Postmates has ever delivered to me. But it's surprising because everyone's saying that Postmates technically isn't the biggest one by volume in sales. So, it makes you wonder why they wouldn't just save up for product development and just buy a smaller company.
Well, that's because they were hurt by Grubhub buying. Who did they buy again? A Euro company.
Oh, yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called. Yeah, but they bought the European delivery company.
Yeah. So, Uber didn't want to take that disrespect, and they had to act fast. So they said, you know what? If you're going to go out and mess around, well, we're going to go back and come back twice as hard. And then they just purchased Postmates. So now they're an even bigger company now. So the response is on you, Grubhub. What are you going to do? What's next? Are you going to buy out Big Gauchos for a couple $1 billion or what's the move?
I'm good with that. We'll give you guys a good deal.
Yeah, we'll give you, but I think the spotlight is now on Grubhub to make some moves and see if this rivalry will continue. I feel like the best of 7 series right now, it's 1-1.
Definitely. It says a company called Just Eat Takeaway is the name. It's
Yeah,
a
what it was.
Yeah, Just
European,
Eats.
yeah, European delivery service bought Grubhub for 7.3 billion. So it's honestly a really good deal that Grubhub held out, because the 7.3 billion was a lot more than what they were talking about.
Yeah, so right now it's Just Eats against Uber Eats, and we'll see who wins the battle of the Titans.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It's almost a monopoly. Only one will survive.
It's like
Just
the
because
Hunger
of-
Games.
Exactly. Just Eats owns like everything. Or Uber.
Jesus.
Could be Uber. But
Yeah.
I think Postmates made a good move selling out to Uber, just because with this imminent recession coming, well, I mean, we're already technically in a recession technically, but with things getting worse, and like who knows how long food delivery is going to be like the next big thing in tech. I think they picked a really good time to sell, actually.
Yeah,
So-
Business
because
to sell.
Uber has never been profitable, so I don't know. I don't know if they're going to survive, because they might just be overextending themselves and just be burning through too much cash.
They could be. And I don't know if this acquisition's even going to help. I'm not sure, honestly, if Postmates had been profitable up until this point, but I'm assuming not if it's a modern tech startup.
Yeah, honestly, techs never make money. They're just all on hype.
No, they have not. They have not. Um, I guess we'll see if they made the right move later on. We'll see who wins the big battle.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Uber went up a little bit today, didn't they?
A little bit. Slight
Yeah,
bump.
so, slight bump, But I mean, it's just interesting to see how these two companies are just going at it.
I know. I know. It's really funny to see the huge competitive nature, and how it's only really two companies.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I mean,
what were you gonna say?
oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, as we promised, we were going to talk more about some of that oil and gas related stuff. Big news: if you're invested in any oil or gas, the Dakota Pipeline has been ordered to be shut down and emptied in 30 days. The environmental impacts are too great, and basically they've gone through way too many legal hoops, and it's just not going to get approved anymore. I guess the process is too detrimental to the earth.
So
Wow.
yeah, that means they're gone.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless it goes all the way up to Supreme Court, but I don't know. That's been a pretty controversial thing for quite a long time now. It's been years.
I know. I remember all the protests and everything, and I hadn't even heard much about it until right now, and the Keystone Pipeline too. But it's a super big deal as far as oil production goes here. So I'm screwed because I still have U.S. oil futures.
Nah, you'll
That's
be
all right.
fine.
It's all right. It'll go
So-
up eventually. I mean, think about it though. Like now that there's less oil being produced, maybe the prices will go up.
Yeah, you never know. Less of a supply, more demand.
Exactly. And the country is opening up and more people are coming out, more gas means potentially more money for you, Osti and Dave, because you guys own USO. So let's hope that correlation holds up, and hope you guys make some money because I sold. No more comments.
No
No more
comment.
comments.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to be a bag holder by default and just see where it goes. But it was really interesting. Honestly, I didn't think that the EPA and the other regulatory agencies were gonna step in to stop it. But
Somebody didn't get paid off.
oil and gas
Yeah.
companies weren't bribing the EPA enough.
Nope.
We can just propose that they, resubmit the Dakota Pipeline through Tyler's backyard. Right,
That's where it ends. It just all fills into Tyler's pool.
yeah,
Honestly.
right next to the plane.
And the countless barrels of oil.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's a huge backyard. You guys should say it sometime. It's like Disneyland. The airplane boneyard.
Seriously.
Oh man.
Love
Well, Tyler's backyard's a little bit dangerous, and he should probably get insurance in case somebody slips and falls and wants to sue, or an airplane falls on them. He can do that with Lemonade. They just had their IPO. It's a insurance startup. You might have seen the commercials or ads online. They have a really high valuation, 3.8 billion, and they have never made a profit.
I cannot lie. I hate the name.
It's a little weird. It doesn't make sense for insurance.
Hey, like when I was reading it, I was like, "Y'all got lemonade?" I was like, "What the heck is lemonade?" I don't see no fruity drink on me. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They kind of missed the mark on that. It's just when you hear lemonade, you think of the drink. Like I'm thirsty. You don't think of insurance cover me for my injuries or accidents or any type of other claims. You know.
It's true.
Mhm.
But I guess they're worth $3.8 billion. So I guess what I have to say doesn't really mean anything.
True.
Well,
Wait, so
maybe
what kind of insurance are they for?
it's a renter's insurance, and then they also do car insurance. I know they advertise their car insurance a lot, and maybe life, but I'm not positive.
Yeah,
Okay.
just if you feel like you need some life insurance, get some lemonade. Not the drink, the insurance company.
You can get some lemonade too after you save all
Yeah.
that money with lemonade. This is starting to sound like a brand deal.
Hashtag not sponsored. Lemonade, if you are listening to us, you have a great name, and please sponsor us.
Yeah,
You know-
even though we're talking crap about your company.
Maybe what they do is after you sign a contract with them, they'll give you like a glass of lemonade as a celebration.
I'd be
Dude,
down for that.
I'd do that. I'd do that.
That'd
just
be
to
kind of
do it.
cool.
Hey,
Good deal.
it might not be worth it to get a new policy, but it'd be worth it to get a free drink from Lemonade when you sign up.
I think it would be.
That'd be
Well-
I'd definitely get some.
You might be on the mark though, because they only made $67 million last year, which doesn't make any sense because they're valued at 3.8 billion.
Jesus.
It's terrible. They're
And they
bleeding
didn't
so much
profit.
money. Nope, they haven't made a profit as a company either off their initial funding.
Well, we know
Jesus.
making a profit is bad, so making a deficit is good for business.
These days it is good for your stock. And
The more money you owe, the better.
right, took the words right out of my mouth.
Love it.
If a little kid can make a profit on a lemonade stand, I don't see why all these executives can't make a profit on a lemonade insurance company.
That's a great one, Nasty.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing.
Yeah.
Well,
But what do we have about this stock market bubble?
yeah. So people are starting to say that it might be the sign of a bubble because the company isn't profitable and they're making way less money than what they're even close to valued at. So people are saying some analysts are comparing it to like the dot-com bubble in 2000, when all these companies were just starting to come up and they didn't, they weren't actually producing a product or they never made any money, and the stock is like, double, triple what it was worth at the IPO just because of all the hype from everybody. So I think a lot of investors are getting reminded of what it was like 20 years ago.
The
Yeah.
good old pump and dump.
Seriously.
The Jordy Belfort special.
It's just the timing. When will this happen? When is it gonna happen? What's next? What's this next big story or the next big news article that come out that completely changes the country? That's what's gonna cause it.
Yeah. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. So sell your lemonade right now.
I hope so.
Personally, for me, like I'm looking into starting to sell some of my portfolio. I see that the Dow Jones is almost back to 27,000. And also for some reason, my portfolio, even though it's a green day and the Dow Jones is going up, a lot of my stock still staying even or going down. So
So you lost money today?
Yeah, actually, I was only up $50 today. At some point, I was down like $50, and then after hours, I'm even now, so I didn't
I
make any
haven't
money.
I haven't even checked. I'm too depressed to look, but
You're
yeah,
So,
depressed.
so I
oh,
don't know.
dude,
I
it's
think I'm
it's awful.
thinking of pulling out and then waiting for this next crash because I think it's inevitable. There's no way it can stay up this high and be sustainable unless you're just constantly just putting money into it and inflating the market.
Jay Powell's got the magic bubble wand, and he's just blowing the bubble as big as it can go, but
Dude,
eventually it will
seriously.
pop.
That's my personal take on it. Obviously, if you hold long term, you'll be fine. But I feel like if I sell and I can reinvest with my profits, I think I'd be able to make more money on it.
Yeah.
I completely agree. And until then, you can buy the biggest winners, the biggest losers, and the sleepers to make you some money in the meantime.
Hit that soundtrack.
I was waiting. All right, we got Ballard Power Systems up 14.83%, and I know we were talking about hydrogen a little bit earlier, but they're one of the major companies that makes the hydrogen fuel cells for Nikola and their trucks.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, they went up a lot.
Yeah, it makes sense almost. We're seeing the rise of a lot of these big companies coming out with, hydrogen fuel cells just because of all the hype with Nikola.
Yeah. You know what they should do?
What's that?
All right. So picture this. Hydrogen is number one on the periodic table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the most abundant element in the entire universe. Not on Earth. It's not really abundant on Earth, but in the universe, it's pretty abundant. So what we need to do is we need to build a spaceship and then send it out really far away into those big clouds in the universe. And then they'll collect the hydrogen and bring it back to us.
All right, I'll get Elon on the phone. We can
Yeah,
we can
SpaceX that
arrange
right
that.
now.
I think he would like the idea. It'd
Cool.
maybe make Tesla's stock, which is number 2 on our biggest winners, going up 13%.
About $1,400.
Yeah. If we get Elon on this deal, you might see Tesla surpassing Amazon.
Dude,
Huge money move.
dude,
Well,
we still gotta send a letter to Elon and Warren Buffett.
I'm down. Or a fax.
Or a page.
I'm totally down. I think it's fate too with Tesla, maybe getting into the hydrogen game like Dave's saying. Because Nikola needs
Exactly.
it. Nikola's the first biggest loser. Nikola Tesla was a great inventor, namesake of both of these companies. Boom.
Yeah.
Nikola's down 14.46% today. Science.
That's so crazy because like Ballard Power Systems, which is behind Nikola, is up 14%.
I know.
Yeah, but that has to do with what we predicted, back over a month ago at this point.
Yeah, that is 100% true. Austin, you're the one that said it. Tell the people what happened.
Yes, sir. So if you guys remember when we had an episode called Nikola's stock will drop 46% on July 6th. Still remember the title. It's gonna be up there on the right. We found out that the private equity investors were going to be able to sell their shares starting July 6th. And we got a lot of hate for that video in the comments, I'm not going to lie, but we were right. I don't want to say anything too explicit so we don't get demonetized, but that guy, he owes me money. Because we were taking bets on it. Just kidding. But yeah, so they went down 14.46% today. I think the process is starting, and everyone who bought calls on Nikola, you should have listened to us because we were right.
Sir.
Exactly. Tomorrow they're going to be worth about $4 a share. So, sell while you can. Cut your losses.
I want to buy the dip.
I might too. They're not profitable either, but I gotta support an Arizona company. Our boys in Coolidge.
And then
Exactly.
it's also we also have that video coming up soon We're gonna go visit the headquarters and get a tour and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're definitely gonna do that video. So if that guy's listening that was in the comments, I forget what his name was. He had like 2 first names, but how those 220% calls print? How's that looking for your portfolio today?
Yeah, definitely not the best call, but we appreciate the comments and support, even though it was negative. But yeah, hopefully you get the next one. If not, then it's all right.
We totally do. We're just kidding. We love any interaction. We love to joke around on the show.
Exactly.
And then we had an earlier stock make another appearance in Big Losers. Dominion Energy down 11% since my man, Mr. Warren Buffett, purchased that company.
Yeah, I don't know why it went down. I think what's going to happen, it's going to go up a lot coming out this entire week. It's because you get saved, you have to go up. It doesn't make sense to go down unless we're living in a backwards world.
Yeah, it's true.
Low-key are.
that's literally the Dow Jones every single day. every day since the middle of March.
No. But someday it has to swap, and it's going to be tomorrow.
Maybe.
We're going to go back to reality here.
Going back to back. You think it's going to be tomorrow?
No, I don't know. I think J-Pow's lungs are pretty good blowing that bubble, so it might be a couple more months.
Dude, it better be tomorrow. I'm going to scream.
September is my call for the big drop.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler. I said that in some other episode. I don't know. You guys can look it up. I'm not sure.
September, that's the big bubble burst.
Yep.
I think so, because the forbearance ending August 31st. I think it'll finally hit a low in September, just because I don't know. It's when it happened in 2008 when Lehman Brothers went bankrupt and the whole market collapsed in one day.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to extend forbearance again?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I hope not, dude. As long as that's happening, this bubble's never going to end.
True.
They'll just say we're going to extend forbearance until the year 2055.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it'll end in our lifetime. It's just like it's definitely not going to be this year, probably.
Really? You think so?
I hope it is. I'm just saying like the opposite, so that the opposite of that comes true.
Okay, I respect it. A little reverse psychology.
Yeah, on nothing.
Yeah, so J-Pow, if you're watching this, just extend it until my birthday, February of next year.
No, just end it like tomorrow. What's tomorrow? July 7th? End it tomorrow.
Dude, honestly, I mean, there is still so much ahead of us in this year, and we're just halfway done. Like so much has already happened in the first half. Now the second half, who knows what's going to happen?
That's why you can make good investments now to make money in the second half.
Yeah,
True.
hopefully it's twice the excitement of the first half.
I don't know if I call it exciting.
Probably will. Let's be honest. We have the presidential race coming on. We have the virus part 2 coming along. We have the inflation of the stock market. Who knows?
Never ending.
Who knows what's next? The housing market is still at a standstill. Who knows what else is gonna come next?
Mm-hmm.
Aliens.
I think I know when it might happen.
What's that?
What?
So recently, Kanye West announced he was running for president.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen, he's going to get elected in November, and the Dow's going to drop. It's not going to drop. It's going to rise to 65,000 points immediately.
I hate everyone's taking it so seriously. I mean, it's such an obvious PR stunt, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it definitely is a PR stunt for sure.
Everyone on Twitter is so butthurt about it. It's like you think he's actually going to run for president, or you can't even get on the ballot in like 15 states.
Yeah, it's true. He can't.
Yeah, he's just too late. It's like you guys are so gullible.
I wish you could go to the presidential debates. Imagine him, Trump, and Biden on stage.
He'd win. I mean, all this all this action is making me really tired, though.
Seriously, so much is happening.
Yeah.
I'm getting very sleepy.
Sleepy. Ooh.
Sleepy. I think we got to talk about our sleeper stocks so that I can, get a quick nap in. Yum Brands International, another callback. Pizza
Yummy,
Hut's
yummy.
owner. I know. And they also got Taco Bell and KFC.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, they should just sell Pizza Hut. All they need is Taco Bell and KFC. The rest is just trash.
Whoa. The Habit's really good.
Okay,
Habit
I guess
is good.
Yeah, they're pretty good too, I guess. But
That's a real good burger right there. Santa Barbara char.
yeah, they just need to sell
Sourdough.
Pizza Hut. Just sell it to whoever wants it. $5 on the table.
Sell it to Arby's or Subway or something like that.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, we just need to have a company that takes all the trash fast food restaurants and just packages it into one. Subway, Pizza Hut.
Arby's.
Let's see. Arby's will be in there.
What's another one?
Any of like those sandwich places like Blimpies. I can't think right now.
Is Blimpie still a thing?
I think so.
There's
I haven't seen a
very few of them
Blimpie.
left.
Dude, I have not seen a Blimpie shop in years.
I haven't had Blimpie in at least a decade, because there used to be one by my house, and like there's one that isn't that far away, but it's like I don't go out of my way to get it. Like I don't even know what they have on the menu. Oh, Quiznos.
Oh yeah, Quiznos.
Haven't seen those in years either. They fell off.
Bro, Quiznos is nasty as hell. We'll start our own restaurant holding brand to compete with Yum, and it's just
Big Gauchos.
It's just Quiznos Blimpie. Arby's and Pizza Hut.
I'll call it Big Gauchos Yum and Wendy's.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down for it.
Yeah, what we'll do to save on real estate is we'll just have all the companies in one building.
Like how they have the KFC Pizza Huts, except it's just like a Quiznos and Arby's.
We'll have the first shop in my backyard.
Quiznos, Arby's in Tyler's backyard. Holy moly!
Right next to the fleet of Hertz cars we bought.
Yeah, and it won't even be separate counters. We'll just have it on one counter, and all the workers will be in the same compartment area.
Might as well just put a Blockbuster in the back.
Oh, dude, I would love to open up Blockbusters. I feel like that would just pop off for nostalgia.
Totally do it. With all the money we make from all these, that's so funny. All these insane business ventures, we should be able to buy ourselves a nice motorcycle with Harley Davidson trading under Hog. Very appropriate. They got a lot of potential. They do a lot of swings, and that older demographic is buying a lot of bikes still because that's their American dream. It's a midlife crisis for a lot of people, including most fathers. So there's always going to be, I can't even do this. There's always going to be a demand for it.
Yeah, Harleys, they're pretty popular, especially in the Midwest. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever own a motorcycle personally, just because I don't think they're really safe. But they're really cool to ride, I'm sure.
I've always wanted to ride one, but yeah, I'm the same as Dave. I mean, you're so much more likely to get killed in a motorcycle accident. It's just the risk is so crazy. I'd rather just have a bunch of like a different car or something.
Yeah, but I feel like it would definitely feel amazing just riding and have the wind blow on your hair while you're revving that huge engine.
It's probably a ton of fun.
Oh, definitely. I can see the hype around it. I wouldn't mind riding a motorcycle if, I was the only one on the road, or if everyone else on the road was driving a motorcycle, but I'm not driving a motorcycle next to a huge F-150 that's going to, make me into a pancake.
Definitely not. I mean, maybe like downtown where the traffic's really slow, but
yeah.
That'd be a little bit fun. And then we got Travel Centers of America. I know Tyler and I like to stop at these on the way to Tucson because has our favorite burger restaurant, A&W, our favorite chain.
Hey, let's go.
They don't have them out in Arizona. It's mostly like a northern thing, northern in Canada. So you know they do have stuff nobody else offers, but they're travel centers and truck stops.
Wait, do you guys actually stop there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I respect that.
yeah.
So
With
good.
yeah, we gotta get a Papa Burger with some Cholula hot sauce. Shout out A&W.
So good. A&W, if you're watching this, please sponsor us and send us unlimited amount of root beer floats and burgers, please. And
Oh no,
with
they
the
definitely
sauce.
are great. You know, one thing about them though. Remember
What's
last
that?
time we went to Canada, we got free refills on our
Root beer
root beer
float.
floats. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went again. Just me and Austin. We didn't get that. They just gave us free root beer for refills.
Yeah. It was the one we went to last time too. After we were done with our bike ride, and we were like bargaining with them, and they just wouldn't give us any ice cream.
I don't know. It was really disappointing. Only reason I got it because I wanted like 3 or 4 of those root beer floats, but then I just got root beer and really disappointed.
Oh.
But
I know.
you know, oh well. You live and learn. I guess they changed their services because we probably made them go bankrupt almost.
It was really disappointing to see.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still my favorite.
Close
Love
to my
'em.
favorite too. You know, they were probably thinking behind the counter, "Dang, these Americans just
They're
eating all our
back."
ice cream."
Yeah, they were the service was still pretty good.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, their
Definitely.
mugs are really cool too. The iced out mugs.
Mm.
That's the best part. Yeah, if you're listening, we had that experience at the A&W located at 991 Denman Street in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. If you're listening, for some reason.
Dang, you found the exact place.
Yeah, I googled it real quick. It's 991 Denman Street, Vancouver. For anyone listening,
Definitely
Right
take
next
a
to
visit.
Davie Street.
Tell
that's
them
right.
Big Gaucho sent you.
English. Tell them the Big Gaucho sent you and demand your ice cream.
Yeah. If you give them discount code Big Gauchos at the counter, you get a 10% discount on all root beer floats.
Probably charge you 10% extra.
But yeah, please sponsor us, A&W.
Yes, sir.
Or
Also,
open one in Phoenix, definitely.
right. That's exactly what I was going.
We'll get a
for.
franchisee and put it in my backyard.
Right next to the Quiznos, Arby's, Blockbuster, and all the other ones.
Dude, we can just
Absolutely.
include A&W. That will be the power move. That'll be the people, or that'll be the company that brings people in.
Yeah.
I'm down. Start our own travel center in Tyler's backyard.
Oh, we still need to do a White Castle taste test.
Yeah,
New
I've never
videos.
been there.
New videos.
I've
coming
never
for you
either.
guys at every angle. It's all right. I went in Vegas once. It's okay.
Well, we gotta try the Arizona one though.
Well,
They put a little something extra in it. Secret sauce.
Exactly. Yeah, that one in Vegas probably had like cigarette smokes, so you know it masked your taste.
it was pretty nasty in there. I'm not gonna lie. Well, if you guys also mention us at A&W, you get a discount. But if you mention us on Anchor, you won't get anything except the greatest podcasting experience in the world.
True.
Ooh, got him. Hit that ad.
Let's hit that.
Boys, thought I was on a roll today. I'm not gonna lie. Dave and Canal were out for blood. They were trying to come after me in spite. Still didn't make it. Canal took the dub. I'm mad. So I'm gonna come back. But I'm becoming more motivated.
Yeah.
All right. What are y'all feeling today?
You know, I'm at a standstill, but I think I know what will help me, and that is if Austin goes first.
No.
Okay.
You're turning into Canal.
27,000.
27,000.
No, I'm just kidding. No. 27,500.
Dang, that was my number.
Shit.
29,000 tomorrow.
No, I'm thinking I'll go first if no one wants to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first number that came into my head was 26,500. So I'm gonna go with that.
Ooh, a Green Day again.
Yeah.
I can't
So-
decide.
Just a slight jump.
Yeah, it's either gonna go up a little bit or it's just gonna take off. There's no in between.
Exactly. I can't decide whether I want green or red. So we got a little quarter here.
Can't either. All right, Dave.
So,
that's good. That's a good decision.
Heads will be red. Tails will be green. Let's give it a little flip.
If
Go
it's
for it.
tails, you're doing 27,000.
All right. It was heads.
See you,
Can't
Bear.
really see. Yes, sir, ski. So I'll say 26,000 on the dot.
Okay.
Dang it. Well, Dave's reading my mind, bro. I should have gone first.
You should have. I offered.
Yeah, you did. I'll give you that. You did offer. 26 even. That's tough. I think it'll be a decline. I'll give Dave some room. I'll go 25,850.
I'm gonna change mine to 25,800.
All right,
respect
guys.
it.
Thanks for listening.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll change
Same.
mine
You guys
then
got
to
jokes.
26,900.
Shut up.
I'm staying true to 26,500. I think it's gonna go up a lot because that's what it does for no reason.
I think you
all.
might.
Or-
I think you might
yeah.
be right.
That's a good
Well-
prediction. But we'll see.
You guys are gonna have to see what happens. Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com if you want to send in an investing tip. We might play it on the show. Tyler, hit it.
All right, guys. Quick disclaimer because we love it. Disclaimers. We are not licensed brokers, so everything being said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. So please do your due diligence and invest safely. Do some research, look into all these companies. At the same time, we are not liable for any lost gains. At the same time, we are also 100% liable for all gains because
Gains.
gains, baby. We love to make money. We also hope you guys make some money. Please like and subscribe and hit us up on the comment sections and on any of our social media platforms. Dave, hit us with that Instagram.
Yeah, the Instagram is @BigGauchos. And yeah, go on to our YouTube, our Instagram, or leave us a message anywhere. Tell us if you followed our advice. And, if you followed our advice, there's a pretty good shot you'll make some pretty big gains. We always get some good calls. And, don't be like the haters in the comments and follow our advice. That's all I got to say.
Hashtag still not liable if you lose money.
Yep. What Tyler said, even if you do make money, we'll take responsibility for that. But otherwise, it's not our problem.
Not liable.
What is our problem is if you guys are listening on streaming and you don't share, that's a problem. So you guys need to share it with some friends. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a rating or a review. Tell us something you like, something you didn't like, what we could do better, or just say hi, whatever you're feeling. And on that note, it's a good night from Arizona. We hope you made some money today. Peace.